We're here in Boston for Capital Innovations Boston Venture and Angel Forums, and we have the pleasure to be with Kfir Hazaz, the president of Fruition Investment House, based out of Israel. So thank you so much to be here with us. You made it from very far. You're actually here with many companies based out of Israel, and you were on a roadshow in the U.S. So you were in Chicago, now you're in Boston. So you have a very successful track record of bringing Israeli companies in North America. Maybe you can elaborate a bit more about this.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much for having us here. It's a very nice event. We came actually from Chicago after a gala dinner that we have over there with private investors. We brought 4 companies to here to a roadshow. Each one of the companies, some of them is from clean tech, IT, internet, medical device,
right.
And we are looking for an investor to invest in this company. One of the things that I can tell as one that coordinate with the investors, bring investors to the table, and as a co-invest, what we're actually doing is to build the right investment group to invest in the companies. So we're looking the right group that can join us to invest in the company. And when the company need a financial round, they need to understand exactly which one of the investor can invest in that and what kind of investor they need to look up. And this is one of the issues, how to do it, how to find the right group of investors to invest in.
Right. And you're very used of doing, like, you were talking about cross-border investment between the U.S. and Canada, but now it's like cross-ocean investment, right? So between like different continents. So do you find any challenges into bringing investors from North America to Israel?
Yes, of course. One of the things is that how you build the bridge between the cultures,
right.
Because this is the issue. In Israel there's a great innovation, and in the US and Canada there is a great angels group, a lot of angels group, a lot of capital that would like to invest in technology. And one of the things, how to build the bridge between the two countries and the two cultures, so the companies will know how to come here and receive the investment from an investor over here. And from the other perspective is how the investor over here will know to invest in the company over there and know how to control the fund and manage the fund over there. And that's actually what we are doing. We know how to build the bridge. And Fruition established in the last year Fruition Inc., a subsidiary over here in the US. So we can build this bridge between the two cultures, the two countries. And after we will build this bridge, of course, we can make the investment.
And what we do is we do a lot of work as well in Quebec to bridge the co-investment between Ontario and as well New England. I know that Canada and Quebec in particular has a great history with working with Israel, and they have like great partnerships. So do you see like any advantage for like an Israeli-based company to move to Quebec, for example, for take advantage of all the research and development there and like all the tax benefits as well as the non-dilutive capital? Do you see that it would be a good benefit for an Israeli company to bridge the research and development there?
I think that one of the things that is missing here is the knowledge, because a lot of companies in Israel doesn't know that there is a huge potential in Quebec, in Canada. One of the things that they are looking is, of course, in the US. And only in the last, let's say, 2 or 3 years, companies start to understand that there is a potential in the US that if they would like to have an investor, they need to open a subsidiary or some group over here.
Right.
So now we need to learn them or to forward the message that there is a potential in Quebec, in Canada, and once they will understand that there is a potential of investors and a capital over there, they will make a subsidiary over there or move the headquarters over there, but you need to build it, of course.
Great. And maybe on a last note, can you tell us about one of the great success stories you had in the recent years?
Oh yeah, of course. I think that one of the great success story, I will not tell the company name, but it's a company that came from nothing. It's in the internet field. And as you probably know, the difficult in this area is to have the fund for the seed money.
Right.
This is the important thing and the very complex thing. And what we did is actually we took the company from the first initial process, and we built a group of investors. It was 15 investors together that everyone put a small amount of money, a small amount of capital, and then during the time when the company achieved some goals, then we brought more investors and more investment to the companies, and after around 18 months, we brought more than 60% yield for a year for every one of the company, from every one of the investors, and on top of that, we brought another 1 million euro for a big investor from Russia. So one of the things is that how you build the investment, like I said before, and you need to see that even if you're on this seed money stage or the Series A or only in initial sales, you need to separate the investment for a small amount so you can have the investor and to reduce the risk on the investment.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Kfir, and thank you for making it all the way from Israel to be with us in Boston.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.